Millions of people are under mandatory evacuation orders ahead of Hurricane Milton's landfall, which is expected late tonight. It's expected to make landfall of at least a Category 3 storm with the threat of major flooding and deadly storm surge. The Tampa Bay community spending the last several days preparing for impact, only weeks after Helene struck the area. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issuing a stark warning today, saying people choosing to remain at home along the coast are in danger. The state expanding the evacuation zone today as Milton creeps in. So I would like to welcome in now Morgan Roos, who lives in Tampa, which is in the direct path of this storm. Morgan, thank you so much for your time. First of all, talk about where you are right now and what the plan is as you weather this storm.
Well, first and foremost, thanks so much for having me. So where I live, I am directly on the riverfront. I am standing in front of my windows right now, and I would say maybe, I don't know, 200 feet away is the Hillsborough River. I was here during Helene. I decided to wait that one out, and I watched the water rise, but it only came up on the river walk. And now I am not feeling so confident in my decision.
Yeah, what is your biggest concern right now?
Truthfully, it's the fact that I'm from Denver, Colorado. I just moved here 4 months ago, and I have never been through this. And then seeing like the president talk about how this is a once in a lifetime storm, I'm like, oh man, okay.
So are you thinking about potentially trying to get to one of the shelters?
Truthfully, no. And the reason I say no is because I've got 2 dogs with me. I've got my mom here. And the only sense of community I have here in Florida are the people that live in my building too, and they're all hunkering in together. So we're gonna pull resources and go that way.
So is anybody from the building evacuating, or is everybody there saying, you know what, we're gonna stick it out here?
It was about half and half.
Okay.
Like when I talked to everyone in the building, half were like, no, we're gonna go, we're not doing this. Then the other half were like, no, I've lived in Florida my entire life. Yeah, it's gonna be spooky, it's gonna be scary, but we have interior hallways and we have stairwells that are made of cement block. So if things do get scary, go in the interior rooms.
Absolutely. And kind of like you said, I mean, we just saw that live briefing to the president, to the vice president. That is something we did not see with Helene. So it certainly feels different already. Do you think the city is prepared?
I'm going to go with yes. The thing that scares me the most is just the fact that Helene hit 2 weeks ago. And when I've been driving like up and down Bayshore or in like the residential neighborhoods, there's debris stacked like 8 feet high. And I know that the governor has been doing a great job, like, and same with the mayor, of getting that debris out of here. But it does scare me, the fact that when these huge winds come up, is it going to pick things up and just start like thrashing it like an F5 tornado? Like, I don't know. And that makes me scared.
You know, and the fact you said you have your mom there as well. What is she saying? Is she nervous? Is she scared?
No, she's pretty tough. She's like, no, she's from Iowa. She's corn-fed. So she's like, I've been through an F5. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm like, girl, this is not a tornado. So she's keeping me calm, but I'm nervous.
No, I listen, Morgan, I'm with you. I'm from Nebraska. I'm corn-fed. I know tornadoes. I do not know hurricanes. This scares me. We know that some gas stations are running out of gas. You know, the governor says no need to worry. There's plenty of fuel in the state. But the problem is it cannot reach the gas stations. We started hearing about this yesterday. Did you have any experience with that, or how long have you been hunkered down?
So I went and got gas a few days ago because I had somebody in the building text me like, hey, you want to like go and just fill your car up as soon as possible? Just get ahead of it. I haven't left since yesterday, but yesterday morning when I went to Publix, like it was picked over. And of course I'm dumb. I was just trying to find a flashlight. Of course I wait until the day before to find like a flashlight instead of using my iPhone. So whoops.
Morgan, do you feel like you have enough supplies? Do you think you're ready just in case? No?
No, I don't. I think I really underestimated this. But I have 4 cases of water. My neighbors told me they have a bunch of flashlights, and I have food. I've got a propane tank. Like, I did everything that the internet told me to do. I just didn't get a flashlight in time.
Okay. Well, and hopefully one of your neighbors will be able to provide that. And I certainly appreciate your candidness here. You know, we're only a few hours away from this making impact. We know Florida is no stranger to hurricanes. You were from Colorado. As you said, you're not used to this, although you did just live through Helene. Does it feel like this one's going to be different, though?
Yeah, I don't like that, because also the fact that people that I have met here are like native Floridians, and they started being like, oh, they say this every year, and they talk about how like there's like Princess Eulalie, bless the lands, and I have nothing to worry about. And then to watch all of them backpedal in the last 48 hours, being like, I may have been wrong, I'm scared. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, I'm scared. If Floridians are telling me they're scared, I'm 10 times more scared. I don't know what I'm doing.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.